Alright, let's find the scientist. Because he seems to be the key to literally a couple of doors. Yeah, the professor. Let's head there. We also need to try and find couplings here for the engineers. And I don't want to let them down. I actually really like those little Scottish bastards that we met. Actually, I think only one is Scottish, but he's pretty awesome. Or he could be Irish. I don't know. Maybe he told me, but I can't remember. Alright, now, I think we're gonna bring out Garrus, and let's bring out Miranda. But actually, let's just see. Does Garrus have... Yeah, he's got some different gear. Let's go with that. There we go. Now, I'm pretty happy with the way that this is. I should probably grab Shockwave 2 so that I can get into pull ASAP. So let's do that. Garrus has a bunch here. Expertise in the rigors of combat increases health as well as his damage. So let's grab some of these. And let's grab some overload. That looks good. Now, Miranda, she's actually, this is pretty cool. So, hones her combat skills, weapon damage, and health. Entire squad receives a combat bonus. Like, pretty good. So just having her around helps everybody. I like that. Shepard, you can... Let's see. I'm still gonna rock the same things. Garrus, in terms of the sniper rifle, the Mantis or the Incisor. New wave of military police sniper rifles, firing 3 shots with each pull. The noise of the burst is comparable. Let's see. Credibly accurate at long range, but rate of fire is slow. Let's grab this one. And then let's go with the Vindicator. And for Miranda, well, everything is set.
Receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Okay, so where are these slums? Transport depot, that's where they took us before. Probably lower, or could be here.
I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Yeah, seriously. It's gonna be weird if anybody calls us on it. Okay, lower section and apartments. Let's actually check this area because maybe there's some stuff that we can buy. Mad Prophet. Well, this will be interesting.
The end is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. And you, human. And you.
Okay, well, that's motivating. Okay, we're locked out here.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live
Quarantine.
in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Interesting.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order?
He's
to
probably
quarantine
working
the
for the
slums?
professor.
Fresh off the transport, huh?
Or not.
Arya Tilo calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Okay, well, first of all, give me some information.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. Affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them.
Then why not
An
let her
airborne
in?
Disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Can humans still become a carrier? And still not have any of the effects?
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Oh, that's good to know.
Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Alright.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
What do you need from in there? I'll get it for you.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
I don't know. We should probably keep you safe.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Krogan and Vorcha regenerate their health. Incendiary powers and warps attacks. Stop regen. Okay, good to know. Vorcha are like those little dogs, I think. It's weird some of the different species characteristics that overlap. So, Garrus, yeah, that doesn't really make sense to bring you. Let's take Zaid and Miranda. Let's see. Let's go into... Actually, no, we're gonna save that. Okay. We're expecting resistance. I don't know what we're gonna find. I don't have a map of this area. Whoa. Used for biotic and tech power research.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Okay, careful.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha are shooting anything that moves.
We could take them.
We got hostiles!
There we go.
Anyone else want some? Plague control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Yeah, that is old school. Alright, let's see if we can grab some credits while we're here. Come on. There we go. Oh.
Human. Should have guessed.
Come on now.
Bad enough you
Don't be
infect us with
racist.
this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
I'm not here to steal your shit.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morton Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morton and his clinic to the ground.
Okay.
I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Medigel.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin.
Okay.
And gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies.
Oh,
as a
this
warning.
guy is going to be interesting.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect
So they're immune
humans?
to everything?
Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Alright. He's alive, that's good. Let's see what's behind this door. Some power cells? Oh, heavy, nice, okay. So, let's just double check here. How much does that give us? Well, still only 4 charges. We're getting there. Uh-oh.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Bastards see us in this room. Except we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Huh. That's starting out pretty positive.
Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
That's day 2.
I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
Oh, it sounds like it's way too late for that guy.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me though.
What?
Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Okay. Well, someone's... This sounds like an active disease that someone is pressing on others. Okay. Okay, let's check out this area before we move down there. I have a bad feeling about this.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Burned out the circuits, maybe.
So they're trapping all these guys.
From the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
And you just died of natural causes, perhaps? Like starvation? Or were you infected as well? Alright, Blue Suns.
On our right.
Alright. Hit him up.
I need cover!
Humans, don't let them spread the plague.
Don't let him spread the plague, really?
I'm going in!
I'm gonna go around. Oh, get him! God, they got everything on lockdown here. Where are you? Where is this coming from? Oh, Jesus. Okay, can you guys tell us what the hell's happening here? But hold on, let me rob you first.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
So if they're locking people down and it's still spreading, it could be two things. It could be airborne, or it could be the Vorcha that aren't getting locked down.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable.
For
For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic
Nobody
on the other
likes
side
him.
of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
let's get you there then.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Well, it sounds pretty promising.
Make sure you clear a good path for us. I don't want to get shot on the way to Morden's clinic.
We'll wait here until you've cleared the path. When the fighting dies down, we'll head to Morden's clinic.
Okay, the plan is set. Wait, hold on. Let's go back here. This is what they were guarding. Modified assault rifle.
Handy.
We must recruit a scientist. My god. We could really use this Morden guy.